going to the grocery shop. What? I plan on going grocery shopping today, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. Hello, they know, subscribe, pronto, like right now, Pause this video and subscribe to my channel. Like a couple videos for your girl. I'm so happy that you guys are back. I bet you guys didn't know that I was a rapper, but now you do. Today's gonna be fun. We're doing a vlog, and it's going to be a grocery store haul. I don't just go to one grocery store because some places are too expensive to get all your items from. Some places don't have the specialty items that you actually need. Some places have better produce. Some places have better meats at better prices. Just there's so many things that go into it, but this is a video that's going to show you how to actually plan and shop effectively. Also, it's going to give you some great knowledge about food, cooking, vibrations, and how this all plays into manifestations as well. The manifestations don't stop, guys. This is throughout your daily life. And I wanted to start with this video in the beginning because this manifestation that we're talking about today is I am whole. And food is the basis of you actually manifesting the life that you actually want to live. And we're going to go into that today. So I want you guys to stick around. This isn't just for women. This isn't a hair tutorial. This is something that is applicable to everybody's life, male or female. So definitely stick around, get this knowledge. Let me know if you have questions, if you have any rebuttals, if you have anything to say about it. Let me know in the comments. Like I said, I'm an open book. Anyway, let's get to it. So rule number 1, and this is what I'm about to do. I actually ate a little bit of breakfast this morning, but I'm slightly hungry, but I still don't want to eat a whole meal right now. So I'm about to stop by Dunkin' Donuts because I want to get myself a coffee. And as we know, coffee is an appetite suppressant. So rule number 1, do not, and I repeat, do not go to the grocery store hungry. That's rule number 1 that you learn ever. Do not go to the grocery store hungry because you will buy all the most unnecessary things in the world. My dad is so guilty of this. My whole life growing up, we used to have 1,000,001 sauces at the house, but no food to cook with it. Because he's like, oh, this sounds good, this tastes good, this sounds like a good idea. The whole time we have no meals created. So, sorry, Dad, put you on Front Street, but it is what it is. So, I'm gonna stop at Dunkin' Donuts right now, and I'm gonna get myself an iced coffee because I've been craving one for a long time. I really haven't had caffeine like that in a minute. I've been sticking to my teas in the morning, so that's where I'm headed first. Okay, can I get a medium iced coca mocha latte?
Yeah. Alright, nice coca mocha.
Yep.
What else can I get for you?
That'll be it.
I
think I want to put my sunglasses on. It's getting a little bright out here. Ooh, y'all. It was so quick, too. I ain't had to wait or nothing. Okay, so while I'm here waiting at the light, I'm going to explain some other rules. So it's really, really good to actually draw up a list of things that you need because it's so easy to forget and not plan effectively for your shopping trip when you grocery shop without a list. So that's always good. It's also good to set a budget, especially if you have a larger family. Set a budget for yourself and try to stick to it. I know that when I'm grocery shopping, I naturally have a tally in my brain. While I'm going through the grocery store, I'm literally tallying it, and it's almost a game to me now. I literally will count everything up, and when I get to the register, if I'm in $5 of the range of what I thought I was gonna spend, I get really, really excited. I don't know, I guess that's the nerd in me. Let me know if you guys do that too. Also, a good thing to think about is, like I said, don't just go grocery shopping at one place. Spread it out. Make it make sense. Don't go to Publix where you're going to spend $25 on one steak that you can get at another grocery store for $5. Like, sometimes it is worth that trip, and I know some people are going to say, like, oh, I just don't have time for that. Make time for it. Or else space it in between days. Space it in between, like, if you know that you have to go to work and a certain grocery store is closer to your job, make it a stop that day. Or if it's a Sunday and it's just a easy breezy afternoon, go to the other store while you have time to actually go out of your way. I usually like to go to the farmers markets on Sunday. I don't know, it's just kind of like a habit of mine. But that's also another good rule of thumb. I'm gonna come back to you guys because these people are driving a little stupid, so I gotta pay attention to the road. Come on, brother. All right, so we're about to get out of the car, and if you didn't know, it's still black as a vibe. Cause I mean, duh. Period. I don't even like using that word, y'all. I don't like period. But anywho, we're about to walk in now. Okay, so this is the first stop of the day. Is the farmers market. I come here to get my specialty items. So all the produce, all the fresh veggies that I need. Super important. Instead of going like to a Publix or anything like that. The important thing that I want y'all to notice is the price difference on things. Like if you were to go to a regular grocery store, a green onion would be 5 times as much. So pay attention to the pricing while you come to an international market like that. What's the varying prices? Okay, so I usually do come to the international market and get my meats as well because I need you guys to look at the prices. This is 2 whole chicken breasts. It's a whole pack of chicken drumsticks for $4. Chicken wings, $5, all of the above. You can literally buy a whole chicken for $5.22. So I literally come here as well for the meats, the steak. I like the different juices. Y'all, I'm addicted to these little drinks that they have. Like, I kill them. So, just another reason why I do come to stores like this. That you don't see at a regular grocery store, right? And let's go take a look at some of these steaks. And this is what I mean, y'all. The prices that I'm talking about that you don't understand why I don't buy steaks from Publix, because I can get 3 for the price that they're selling for 1, and I can get all different types of cuts, get them to butcher it the way that I want to. So just a FYI, don't sleep on the international markets at all. another rule of thumb: when you're coming to an international market, this is not when you want to buy your name brand products, because you can tell that they don't have necessarily, I don't even call it the plug, but they don't have the plug on the name brand items, so those will be more expensive. However, you definitely want to get all of your seasonings here, because they will be much cheaper than, say, going to a Publix or a Kroger for it. So I'm actually planning a specific meal this week. So I'm having girls' night at my house for my mom and my sister. So I'm planning something specific. That's why my cart is so specific. But if this was a weekly grocery run, which normally it would be, my cart would be way more full. And then, as you can see, my list would be much longer. Okay, y'all, so I haven't even told you guys what's actually on the menu for this weekend. So I am going to be making some buffalo shrimp with some homemade, and y'all get this, because the first time I actually had this type of dressing, I was at Copeland's in Atlanta, and it's so good. So essentially what it is, I love these peppers. Essentially what it was blue cheese dressing, but they actually added cheddar cheese to it as well. But I'm gonna put my own spin on it, and I'm gonna make a ranch blue cheese, and it's gonna have cheddar cheese and blue cheese in it. It's going to be fire. I'm also gonna make a Caesar salad to go with it, and then some twice baked sweet potatoes that's gonna have a nice crumble streusel on top of it. So that is the menu for girls' night. My mom and my sister don't even know, so when they watch this video is when they find out, and I know they're gonna be happy. And then of course I'm gonna make my my sangria. I'll share that recipe with you guys as well when I'm actually cooking this meal. So just wanted to give you a heads up of what I'm actually making. Get excited. So if you guys are interested, definitely stay tuned for my next video, because that is going to be the actual cooking video. So many items have already been rung up, but nowhere would you be able to find seasonings and things like this for this price. So I always come here, like I said, to the farmer's market for my seasonings, my seafood, meat, and produce, because you can't beat it. Okay, y'all, so I'm back in the car. I picked up everything that I needed except for 2 items that they didn't have. Randomly, they didn't have any sweet potatoes. Is there like a sweet potato shortage going on that I don't know about? Like, it's super weird. I didn't expect that. So I have to get that from another store. But I also picked up in Trader Joe's, picked up some 2 Buck Chuck. If you don't know what that is their own wine that they produce, and it's only $2. Now, I'll drink a 2 Buck Chuck when I'm making sangria. I told you guys that I was making that. So the thing about that is you don't need super expensive wine, because I actually put a liqueur in there and some juice and some fruit, so it actually flavors it. So you don't have to have like the best wine when you're making the why do I still have this on? When you're making the sangria. So I went and bought the 2 bottles of 2 Buck Chuck. I'm gonna go to the liquor store and get some Tuaca. I'll probably do that tomorrow though. It's starting to rain now and I don't feel like getting out of the car again. But I also got some frozen fruit from there. I will be doing a Trader Joe's. I was gonna say Trader Joe's. I will be doing a Trader Joe's shopping haul as well, because they have so many good things. I don't know if you guys are aware. They have a lot of things that they produce that are super tasty, like ready to eat meals, and their frozen section is awesome. Their hummus is awesome. Even some of the wines that they have there are really affordable. You can get a lot of great stuff from Trader Joe's. So I'll do another whole haul with that, and then we can taste the food together. If you want to do that, let me know down in the comments if you guys are interested. But yeah, I got everything that I needed except for my sweet potatoes. But another good rule of thumb: if you are anywhere where there are Publix grocery stores, you can actually get a lot of good BOGO items. So if you can hold off from buying some things instead of like going to go buy some spaghetti sauce or going to go buy things that you naturally have like meals for, wait until Publix has a BOGO, because those are the places that you actually want to go to get your name brand products. Like I was saying, the international markets, they don't have the plug on those big branded items. So places like Publix will have good buy one get ones for like the taco shells, the drinks, the chip, everything. Just make sure that you're on the lookout for those. And if you can hold off from buying them that particular day and wait until you see a BOGO, that is another good snack. So I'll pop back in once I get home and start unpacking these things, and we'll have a chat. If you've never had this drink with this flavor specifically, you need to get it. It's the lychee flavor. So good. Just FYI, random. Okay, so I was hungry and I had to stop to get something to eat. However, I have a question for you guys. Did you know that every bit of food that you intake has a vibration? Also, did you know that our body is made up of electromagnetic energy? So I'm sure that you guys remember that I said that I would bring this all full circle and bring it back to why this falls into our manifestation of I am whole. Did you know that everything that you ingest, as far as food, has a vibration? Yes, I'm gonna leave it there. It has a vibration, or else it has pretty much a lack of a vibration. So it's extremely important that when you're manifesting, that your body is whole, meaning that all the fresh fruit, vegetables, supplements, vitamins, everything has a certain vibration that goes into your body. And I don't know if some of you have noticed that things continue to happen to you, and you wonder why. You wonder why unfortunate events keep on happening, or why you can't manifest the life that you are asking. It's not just about saying those words. It's about believing them and then going through with your actions to complete that manifestation. So I am whole means that you have full control over what you put into your body. It's extremely important. If you have control over what you eat, you literally can control the rest of your life. Think about it. If you can control the basis of what you have to do to survive, literally just to live, you can control everything else. Everything will fall into place. If you have discipline, everything will fall into place. And it doesn't matter what it is, because food is one of the hardest things for people to control. I don't know if you guys ever realized or heard of this, that certain cravings are associated to certain emotions in the body. I can break down a couple of them. Just for instance, when you're craving something sweet, you're usually craving it because you have some sort of affection that you are missing from something. You are missing love. So because you're missing the love, that comes and gets into your brain as a sugar craving. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the correlation of love is equated to you eating chocolate. There's really a science to it. So when you're feeling unloved or when you're feeling lonely, people crave sugar. That's just a prime or a small example, but it's for everything. People crave salt for certain reasons. People crave, the list goes on, and I could break those down if you guys are interested, but I kind of just wanted to do a larger overview of it. And what do you think happens when you're actually craving the sugar? If you don't have any discipline, then of course the first thing that you do is you go get a whole pack of Oreos and you down them. You're actually doing the reverse of what you should do, because that does nothing but exacerbate your already depressed state. The sugar the sugar can't process in your body. You don't get the correct hormones and endorphins that release the happy hormones, the serotonin, the dopamine, the oxytocin in your brain, because now your brain is trying to process the sugar. So the whole point of really honing in on the manifestation and figuring out that food has vibration is what you put in it. If you put in good things, you will have good outcomes. So if you can get disciplined when it comes to food, and I'm not saying that you have to cut everything out, because I don't really believe in diets. I think it's really, really hard to maintain, and that's not a realistic lifestyle. My life is more about moderation. Don't go crazy. Don't eat bacon and eggs and biscuit on Monday, and then fried food Tuesday, pizza, pasta, this. Don't let that be your 7 days a week. At some point, you have to fill yourself with fresh fruits, vegetables, so that you can get the vitamins that you actually need and get the vibrations in your body that you actually need. I don't know if you know this, but if you're eating a ton of meat, that literally has 0 megahertz of frequency. It has nothing. You're not getting anything from it. So if you're gonna eat meat, eat vegetables for most of the week, or have most of your sides to be vegetables. You need to find a way to get to that happy space where your body is buzzing, where you're literally at a higher level, and that is usually between 62 to 68 megahertz of energy. And I know you're all like, how are you getting these vibrations? What are you talking about? Is this real? I don't believe it. But let's just think about it. We're made of atoms, right? Every molecule is made of atoms. Molecules move. The only way that they move is through vibrations. So everything that we ingest is doing the same thing, and it's going into our bodies that way. We are literally living and breathing electromagnetic beings. And that also goes into grounding. I will go into that in another video. I really want you guys to hone in on that, because that is another way that you can recharge your body, by connecting with the earth. However, food, let's just start there. Now, I know that there are some people, there's also a thing out there where if you want to eat for your blood type, because certain blood types are either air or full of water, or however your body produces things. So some people, although eating raw vegetables could seem like the blanket great thing to do, for some people it can make them extremely gassy, because their blood type is just full of air. There's a way to do things, and like I said, that is all in moderation. There is not one cookie cutter answer for a healthy lifestyle. There's not one thing that's gonna say you're gonna live until you're 105 years old. Everything has to make sense for you, and you need to do your own research. I'm here just to help you guys to start to manifest the life that you want to live, and to actually get you to do some of the research on your own, so that you can learn about these things, learn about the stuff that's high frequency, learn about the vitamins that are great. Essential oils are amazing sources of vibration, because it's a concentrated amount of whatever is going on. If you have essential oils, rosemary, any type of herbs, the orange, the lavender, those are really, really good for our bodies. So this video is really just to get your brain started, and so that you guys know that everything has a frequency, down to what you eat. Drink water. Get your body full of water so that the vibrations can move through your body. You can't get them when you're drinking soda all day. You can't get them with your caffeine all day and your juices and stuff. Please drink your water. We need the good vibrations. We need those certain frequencies to feed our bodies. Did you know that certain cancer cells can't live in certain vibrations? Did you know that they die? Y'all, this is more, you see where I'm going with this. When you're at a high frequency, So is your brain. You're able to think about things. You're able to accomplish your goals. You're not depressed. You're not eating things that make you depressed. You no longer have those cravings for the bad things that you used to eat. You no longer crave fatty foods. Did you know that that's also a thing? Did you know that people who crave fat foods are actually looking for comfort? They're lacking that because fat foods make you think it's more nostalgic for you. You think about your mother. You're thinking about things that bring comfort to you, and you need that comfort. Y'all, it's really deeper than the surface. And I hope that this kind of gave you guys something to think about. I hope that it gave you some tips when it comes to grocery shopping. I will be doing some other hauls, like I said. But tell me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. I love to hear different perspectives, and I love to learn more. As y'all can tell, I love reading. That's what I do in my pastime. I don't really like TV too much. I'd rather read and figure out how I can be a better person. So if you guys enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I'm eternally grateful for everybody that has already shown me so much support. I love you guys. Low out. I want you to know how crazy I am. I didn't even show you guys any groceries when I got home. I just put them away. So the cat's out the bag. I'm not really cooking the most healthy meal on Saturday for girls' night, but that's a splurge night. I'm sorry, guys. I told you. Live in moderation. Do things in moderation, baby. Like, I don't know what to say. But it's going to be good. We're going to have buffalo shrimp. Everything's going to be homemade, by the way. Buffalo shrimp, homemade dipping sauce for the shrimp, plus a Caesar salad and the twice baked sweet potatoes. So you guys will see that on Saturday, because I'm actually going to do did you guys see Harper? You guys saw my child in the background. Where's she at? She's hiding now. But you guys, I will have the full recipe, the full video for you guys. Definitely a nice little party meal. You'll impress everybody you know with this. Everything will be homemade, down to the sauces. Like I said, I will be making the homemade Caesar dressing, and I will be making the homemade blue cheese ranch dressing. Stop playing with me. Understand, it's gonna be delicious. But yeah, I guess next time I'll show you guys the groceries, but I really didn't do that because you'll see the groceries in the recipe. When I do a full grocery store run for things that I would like during the week, I'll lay out all my groceries for you guys. So I just had to come back to tell you guys. So once again, low out.